ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So we have a lot of nice news this week. So first, a big piece of gaming news this week was for the new Need for Speed game. Need for Speed Heat is what the new game is going to be called. It was just announced and revealed this week, so a lot of people are very, very excited about this, myself included. It's been a while since I've played a Need for Speed game, but I was a big fan of the series. I mean, me and my friend, we used to play Need for Speed like every summer during summer vacation. Like the entire summer, we'd be playing the Need for Speed games and trying to like complete the missions and like story stuff. And every year, like a new one would come out, and we'd play that one as well. So I have like a lot of memories playing the Need for Speed games. I absolutely love them. And then after a while, they started to get a little bit weird, kind of boring, and they started adding a lot of like either microtransaction stuff and online, like always online connectivity. In order to play, you needed to be connected. So there's been some ups and downs in the series, but this new one, Need for Speed Heat, was revealed this week. The trailer just came out and it looks amazing. So much fun. I actually want to pick this up when it releases just because of how cool the trailer looked like. It's the brand new entry in the series. Apparently, it's not really linked to any other game. It's, brand new cars, characters, location. The graphics look amazing. The gameplay looks very fast. Apparently, it's going to have a lot of music tracks like most Need for Speed games do, but what makes this one interesting is there have been some leaks or rumors apparently that music from very popular artists like Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, Gunner, let's see who else, Playboi Carti, and a few other, I think Post Malone, are going to be appearing in this game. So if that's true, I mean, imagine racing, doing missions, racing, having fun, exploring like a city, listening to that music, kind of like in GTA, you can listen to music while you're going around in your car and stuff in GTA 5. So if they actually do something like that in Need for Speed with like lots of really cool tracks that everyone absolutely loves, it's going to be awesome. So really, really hope they actually do that. Additionally, this game is coming out on November 8th, so that's, not that far away. It's basically just a few more months, coming out on the 8th of November, and it's releasing for just about everything. So it's coming out on Xbox, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, so PS4, Xbox One, and it's also coming out on PC, and no news yet on a Nintendo Switch version, so keeping my fingers crossed that Nintendo fans will get a chance to play this game. Hopefully it does. But, yeah, I think I might get it on PS4 or PC. I'm not sure. Apparently, if you get it on PC, on Origin, you get it like 3 days earlier or something. So if you pre-order the game on PC, you will get early access. So that's awesome. But yeah, the trailer's awesome, so go check out Need for Speed Heat. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new Need for Speed game. It was actually trending like for an entire day on YouTube when the trailer first launched. So many people were very excited, so it definitely was a big, gaming piece of news this week. Next, we have some Epic Games of Fortnite controversy. So earlier this week, I did a video, if any of you remember, of the Raptor's official pet, Gunner. Is a dog that showed up on the item shop in Fortnite Battle Royale. It was 1,000 V-Bucks. At the time, I didn't really think much about it because, Epic Games does sell skins for 2,000, so a pet for 1,000 that's special, even though it was a reskin, didn't seem like that big of a deal to me personally. I wasn't going to pick it up, but hey, if you liked it, that's pretty cool. I know C-Day probably was a fan. But maybe he wasn't, I don't know. But yeah, after some player backlash, a lot of like people in the community started making fun of Epic Games for basically a 1,000 V-Buck reskin of a, Bonesy, a pet from a few seasons ago, and how they're very, very lazy and selling it for 1,000 is just too expensive. So Epic Games kind of panicked a little bit and were like, okay, and they just removed it from the item shop that day, so you could get it on the item shop earlier. So if anyone actually got the Gunner back bling, they got to use it in some games, record some videos with it, because now it's basically the rarest footage of all time because no one bought it. And then they took it off the item shop, and anyone that did buy it, they got a refund of 1,200 V-Bucks. So if you bought Gunner, not only did you get your money back, but apparently you got like 200 V-Bucks extra on top of that, just so Fortnite, could kind of apologize, give a little, V-Bucks back to you as a way to show like, hey, we still want you to play our game, don't worry. But hey, that's interesting. So I'm sure a lot of people, if they knew about this, would have definitely bought it. I know I would have. I mean, 200 V-Bucks, that's like an uncommon emote, so I would have definitely have gotten the Gunner skin if I knew they would have taken it down. And I probably would have recorded a video with it, because now if you go on YouTube, I think that there are some very popular videos of just random YouTube channels of people that actually bought Gunner and used him in a game before it was removed from the item shop. So in a way, he kind of became a rare back bling just for a few hours before he was removed, and then now he's a back bling that no one has. So there is some controversy for that this week in Fortnite. Interesting. I think this is the first time that they've ever done this with a back bling. And I don't think they've ever done this with anything else on the item shop either, unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, very, very bizarre news. Which brings me to even weirder news this week. It's about Nintendo and a girl that's really wants to tweet. So this girl, a teenager, apparently was disciplined by her mom or something. I'm not entirely sure. The story's kind of vague on what exactly happened, but as what happens to many, many teenagers all around the world, your parents take your cell phone, and that's probably one of the worst things to ever happen. I mean, if you can't access Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, it's like, what are you exactly supposed to do? How do you interact with your friends and stuff? I mean, it's terrible. So what happened was, this girl was dedicated to reach out to her Twitter followers and let them know that she was okay, even though her mom took her cell phone. And apparently her mom is very smart, because she hid the phone in a place that isn't possible to be found. Like, she couldn't find it after hours of searching. So this teenager, she got her Nintendo 3DS, yes, her Nintendo 3DS that came out in like 2011. She connected that to the internet, updated it, went on the internet browser, downloaded an image, then went back on the internet browser, accessed Twitter, like she logged in on her Nintendo 3DS to the mobile version of Twitter. She uploaded the image that she saved on her Nintendo 3DS, and then she posted that on her Twitter account with a message, and everyone was like, whoa, and it actually showed, like, underneath, posted from Nintendo 3DS. So then she was like, hey, sorry guys, my mom took my phone. She posted this, I posted this from my 3DS. So everyone was like, oh, hooray, she's back on Twitter, and okay. So the tweet kind of went viral on Twitter. It was very popular. And then, I don't know what happened, but apparently the mom found out. I don't know who told who. Maybe it was a sibling, family member, a friend, or someone from the internet, but someone snitched on her and told her mom that she was posting on Twitter from her 3DS. So her mom got her 3DS apparently and, like, did something to it. I'm not entirely sure, but then she had to find another way to access Twitter. So then what she did was she got her Nintendo Wii U. Yes, her Nintendo Wii U. She used the Wii U web browser and posted on Twitter on that. And then that tweet went even more viral than the first one, I think. And she posted like a screenshot from a game where she wrote a message on the Twitter web browser from her Nintendo Wii U. So this girl, very, very smart, like for real. She probably gets amazing grades in school because all of this stuff she's doing just to access Twitter is like 200 IQ right there, 200 IQ plays. So she's probably getting like straight A's in class. So I'm not sure why she got in trouble in the first place with her mom, but she is a smart person. So what happened next was this Wii U tweet went viral, and her mom apparently found out about that too, but she didn't really do anything. And then she posted a tweet that her mom left the house and she was going to look for her Nintendo 3DS and her cell phone. She could not find her cell phone. She found her 3DS, and she posted this tweet from her LG refrigerator. Yes, she posted it from her refrigerator. So for those that don't know, a lot of modern refrigerators, they have like an LCD touch screen on it. You can actually connect to the internet on some of these. Some of them have access to like a web browser, or some of them have a like voice command thing where you basically can sign into your Twitter account using voice commands, kind of like Alexa. And she signed into her Twitter account on this thing, and she posted like a voice message that was translated into Twitter and posted as an actual message. And that tweet went viral. LG, like the official LG Twitter account for like the refrigerators and TVs, found out about this and retweeted her saying something like free this girl or whatever. So it's crazy. Props to that girl for finding a way to get back on Twitter just to tweet this stuff. But apparently now she has her 3DS, she has her Wii U, and even though she still doesn't have her phone apparently, she can still access Twitter and post this stuff. Her mom doesn't know now. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, she's kind of like an internet celebrity this week, sort of. The story kind of went viral and the tweets did as well. So I'll post some screenshots here just so all of you can see. But crazy, crazy story. I mean, I haven't heard anything like this in a while, to be honest. Next, we have some Call of Duty news. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is rumored to get a free Battle Royale mode after launch. So that's crazy. Everyone was thinking that Modern Warfare would be a return to the classic style of the series, but apparently Activision wants to make sure that this is the biggest game of the year, since Battle Royale was so big last year for their other Call of Duty game. They're like, we just have to make sure we put a Battle Royale mode in this one as well. So it's not going to release when the game launches. It's going to take a few months, but they will add like a free add-on like map that's only Battle Royale to the game. So that's crazy. This is just a rumor right now, but people are saying that it's very, very likely. So Modern Warfare is just going to be full of content. So definitely worth the price of picking it up at launch if you're going to be getting all of this free stuff. And additionally, some extra news came out about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. There was like some gameplay of the multiplayer that came out, and just showing off the different modes, and we now have confirmed multiplayer modes for a lot of the classic modes that people enjoy. Domination is back, Team Deathmatch, Free-for-all, all those modes confirmed. They're going to be in the multiplayer, and there's also the kind of like more hardcore modes where you have less weapons. Apparently the one where your HUD is completely removed, so you don't see you're aiming down the sights on the screen, you don't see the hit markers, you don't see like your health, shots or anything like that. The entire screen is completely blank. You don't have access to most of the helpful features of the HUD. So that's more like, you know, hardcore style to play Call of Duty. That was in some of the previous games, so that's coming back. And there's going to be a lot more multiplayer modes that they will announce in the upcoming weeks leading up to the game's launch, so people are very, very excited for that. Next, we have some Minecraft news. So Minecraft is in the news this week. Interesting. It's kind of disappointing news, though, for the fan base. So a while ago, they announced that they were going to be doing a super duper graphics pack for Minecraft, which was going to make all the textures in the game look like way better than it currently does. Like everything was going to look more realistic, but still have that classic Minecraft style and feel. So people were looking forward to that, and what happened was they announced this week that they canceled this. And the reason was Minecraft is very popular on Nintendo Switch and some older generation systems, and what they don't want to do is update the game with this new super duper graphics pack, and only players on PC or Xbox and PS4 will be able to use it, and then everybody else will just have to use an older, uglier version of the game. And they felt like that wasn't fair, and it would be very complicated to have two different updated versions of the game running simultaneously with older versions, and there was just no way they could fix it right now. So maybe in the future, they said they will try again, but as of right now, this pack that was announced a while ago has been canceled, so people are kind of sad, myself included. Even though I just learned about this recently, it would have been nice to see a better looking, updated version of Minecraft made by the official development team. Next piece of news is from Activision. So Activision made a statement this week that they are very pleased at the success of Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot Racing. The Crash trilogy came out, then the racing game came out. Both of those did amazing. Like, they sold extremely well. It surprised Activision. Like, I don't know, some people at Activision, I think, kind of forgot that Crash is extremely popular. Everybody loves Crash. I mean, you have teenagers, you have kids, you have adults. Everyone knows who he is mostly. They all really like his games. So they were surprised by just how big these games sold. And what they announced now is they want to do more of these. They're like, we want to revive older IPs, older games, and bring them back remastered for modern generation systems. So that means we might get some more Crash Bandicoot games. We might get some retro games that Activision used to make, remastered in HD for modern generations, like they said. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm glad they finally realized that, hey, people actually like some of your older games and would like to see them with better graphics on modern systems. So glad that kind of caught their attention now. Next, we have some Nintendo Switch news. So apparently there is a rumor circulating about a patent that was found for a wireless Super Nintendo controller for the Nintendo Switch. And what this means is we might be getting a Super Nintendo online subscription type service like the NES on the Nintendo Switch. So for those that don't know, on Nintendo Switch, if you have an online subscription, you get access to free NES games every single month. They update the library, add a bunch of new games, and you can play them. And when this first launched, they released these wireless NES controllers. So right now there is a patent for a wireless SNES controller. So people are automatically assuming that if this patent is actually a true patent, and this is going to be releasing soon, that we will probably start seeing Super Nintendo games on the Nintendo Switch online service, because why else would they make a wireless Super Nintendo controller if not to give us those games? So keeping my fingers crossed that they actually do that, because that's all I want. I mean, Super Nintendo games are so awesome, and if we can play them on the Nintendo Switch, I'm going to be very happy. Next, we have some PlayStation 4 news, and this is actually the last piece of news this week. So the PlayStation 4 is getting 4 new controller colors. So if you're like me, you probably picked up your PlayStation 4 in black, and your controller is black as well. Maybe you got the white one, and now you can buy so many different colors for your controllers. There's like green and blue and white and like glacier silver and golden ones. And now they have 4 brand new colors that you can pick up. There's this like really cool looking titanium shiny blue. There's this like rose colored one. there's this really cool purple one that I want. So just a lot of new controllers for those that want one. There's a camouflage one that's like red and camo. That one looks very interesting. I kind of want the purple one just because I think it looks kind of cool. Like having a purple controller. Never had one before, but it looks nice. My controller's kind of getting a little bit destroyed from all the Fortnite, so I think I might need to pick one up soon. But yeah, new controllers are out. And basically that's all the news for this week. There were lots of other minor announcements of some changes and things like that, but this is all the big news, the important news this week, so I hope you all enjoyed listening or watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to help support the channel, head on over to patreon.com/ASMRGaming. And with as little as $1 a month, you can help support the channel and help videos like this keep being made. I really appreciate all of you that actually help out. It really means a lot, so thank you. And yeah, I will see you all next time, so thanks again for watching. So long and farewell.